or another thing a man will do when he values you as a woman is he will not try to change you, okay? Let's dive into this because I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying here. I think anyone who truly loves you and cares about you wants you to be the best version of yourself, okay? So will there be encouragement to grow in certain areas? Yes. Will there be encouragement to refine certain things? Yes, right? Or to add certain things to your repertoire, so to speak? Yes. But trying to completely change who you are speaks to him not valuing you, the woman, but him being more focused on what he thinks he can create with you. Okay? Now, some people may say there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, we all want to quote unquote mold our partner to some degree. I don't agree with that. Again, I agree with helping our partners grow and push them in the right direction and refining and improving, all that. But molding in the sense of changing someone. One, it's a big problem because I'm a firm believer that if what they're being molded into is not in alignment with who they truly are, there will be a conflict, all right? The conflict will start internally and it will start to show on the surface. And this is why you will have some situations where I've seen men who have gotten with women, sometimes even a younger woman, with the mentality of, I'm going to mold her, right? And at some point in the relationship, her true self is starting to come out. And so now, if she keeps suppressing it, she'll start to resent. She'll start to be unhappy. She will feel like she's trapped in a jail cell, right? Or if she starts to let it out, he will be resentful, like, this isn't what I signed up for. This isn't what I taught you or showed you, whatever. What's going on? What kind of woman are you becoming? And the whole thing blows up. But it's because you shouldn't be trying to make people be something they're not. If anything, and what a man who values you, who you truly are, he likes it like that. Again, he may want better versions. We all want better versions of the people that we love. But the foundation of who you are, he honors, respects, and values. And there's no need and no reason that he's looking to change you. Now, I will say, it is probably less common for a man to try to change a woman. Like there's a quote I've said many times before. They say, a man marries a woman hoping she will never change. A woman marries a man hoping he will. All right. And of course, that doesn't mean it applies to every last person, but that is a common theme, okay, amongst a lot of people. So I don't think this issue of the man trying to change you is something that everyone's going to come across and deal with. But if you do come across it, to me, it's a red flag. It's an issue. It's like, okay, why are you not accepting of who I am and who's this person you're trying to push me to be? And you got to be real with yourself about, nah, that doesn't work for me. Even if that means losing this person, because the reality is that so many people sacrifice themselves trying to hold on to this person that they believe they want, right? And again, that's not sustainable over the long run. So don't fall into that trap. Recognize when that's an issue, but the man who values you will not do that. He will embrace and love the person you truly are, and you two will be able to be in alignment with each other. All right, so I was just reminded of an angle to this issue that I want to cover real quick, okay? Now, again, I mentioned there's a difference between improving self versus changing who you are. But I think one of the problems is sometimes people think who they are is this lower version of self, so to speak. So, for example, let's just say a woman is very blunt, but she's blunt in a very rude way, okay? She's not mindful of how she speaks to people and not mindful of how she speaks to her man. And to her, it's like, well, this is just the way I am. Deal with it. Suck it up, right? And then the man's trying to get you to address whatever the deeper issue is, because if you're like that, there's a deeper issue as to why you can't be mindful of how you talk, how you express yourself. There's something you need to resolve. There's probably something you need to heal from, whether you realize it or not. Him trying to get you to heal and improve in that area is not him trying to change you. Again, he's trying to get you to be the better version of self. But you have to let go of sometimes believing unhealthy versions of you are actually you. That's just not the case. They are a result of things you have gone through, and more than likely a result of things that you have not flushed out of your system, out of your spirit. So again, always be willing to identify and learn how to identify what is an improvable trait versus this is core to who I am as a person. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,